What's up, guys? Oldhead Mike here, and today I'm bringing you some smooth jazz, but it's also got some hardcore, and it's also got some hip-hop, and it's also got some country, and it's also got some filthy two-steps, and it's also got some breakdowns, and it's also got a bunch of other crazy shit. It makes no sense, and it makes all the sense in the world, and it's entitled BILMURI, EGGY POCKET. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome to my album review and reaction to the new BILMURI album, EGGY POCKET. So yes, before we start, I do have two different pieces of jewelry in. My 1-year-old is upstairs asleep, and in that room is my jewelry. So I'm recording while he's sleeping. I don't want to go wake him up. So I've got one piece of old jewelry that I use to size up, and one half Kanoshi grinder. So shout out Kanoshi. Collab? But anyways, so this was recommended to me by one of my very long faithful viewers, Corey Bernazzoli. Hope I said that name right. Been subbed for a very long time. And I knew who BILMURI was. I've heard one song, Thicc Thiccly. I knew it was Johnny Frank from Attack Attack. I only found out about this project, I think it was like earlier this year, and so I heard that Thicc Thiccly song, and I enjoyed it. I just, I'm lazy and I didn't check out the rest of his stuff. So then I heard his new album came out, EP. I guess it's an EP because it's really short. Yeah, so I wanted to check it out, and did not disappoint. So before we get into it, make sure you hit that subscribe button down there. Excuse me. Helps me out a ton, and come join the community. I'm always doing metalcore and horror reviews, so let's get into it. Wow, this threw me off. I knew he had a unique style, as you can tell by the album cover and the song names. He's got that old school MySpace, post-hardcore little style, like kind of like Horse the Band, which I'm sure was an influence for Attack Attack, but that's for another video. They're just really long song names that make no sense, all caps, blurry pictures, just a crazy unique style, and it probably turns off a lot of people at first when they see that, but the music is ridiculous. Like, bro, is he about to throw a fucking... This sounds like a two-step beat. This is a two-step build-up. 100%. Fucking do it. Fucking filthy two-step. Look at that. Got me killed. Oh my god! This is a fucking 808. Woo! Yes, fucking nasty black with a fucking soft little aquatic ambience in the background. That's fucking nuts. It's hard to pinpoint its genre. I guess it's the closest way to describe it is post-hardcore, but it's like post-hardcore, like I could say Dance Gavin Dance-ish, but mixed more with like pop and indie type stuff. Like this, okay, there's a song, it's like borderline pop. It's also kind of heavier than Dance Gavin Dance at the same time. He does this just crazy shit that surprises you out of nowhere. So there's this one song that obviously this is what Corey told me about, was the flute breakdown. Oh, there's the fucking flute breakdown. Yes. That's fucking ridiculous. That was pretty nuts. Had he not told me about it, yet I heard it, I probably would have lost my shit even more, but it was so crazy. I really like the guitar tone in this album. Out of, I think, almost all of the songs use this higher tuning I guess is the way to describe it. Major key. I don't know. I'm not a guitarist, so just take my word as a grain of salt. But the tone is not very heavy, but it's played aggressively. So it's like aggressive, but it's not intimidating. It's like heavy, but it's not intimidating. So it's just this really cool blend of heavy, but chill at the same time. I don't know any other way to describe it than that. It's like every song has a different vibe. There's this breakdown in, I think it's the first song, Crankin' My MF''NHOG. Awesome song name, by the way. But the breakdown is like this major key country guitar riff. Like a little... It's like a country riff. Breakdown. Dude, that is so cool. I'm getting distracted. I really like that. And it's probably my favorite thing that I've heard out of this album, and probably the most unique thing I've heard in general. I love Southern hardcore, so when you throw in anything Southern with anything heavy, gets me. I mean, look at this. He is legend. That's coincidence. Absolutely brilliant. Just crazy, ridiculous, unique, everything. He sings beautifully in a lot of these songs. There's like these indie, like pop, alternative pop, just crazy, nice, beautiful songs. And then out of nowhere, there's a breakdown, and then you're just like, what the fuck, you know? I want to say I still feel a slight hint of Attack in there somewhere. Like, I don't know if it's just his voice, you know, you can still feel just a little bit of that influence, you know, from his old stuff. So I don't know if he's trying to get away from that. Don't take it as a bad thing. I'm just a long time Attack fan, so I think everything on this album was pretty great. He also mixes in a lot of like hip hop, like semi-trap beats, and it makes it like this emo SoundCloud rap, you know, and that's not a dig either. Kind of like Lil Peep. It's really like this chill hip hop with singing, and it's just, if the whole album was that, I honestly would really listen to that. And that's not even my kind of like genre. I don't really listen to that as much. But I do appreciate it, and I thought he mixed it in really well here too. Just everything he did here. Like I said, there's country guitar, there's jazz, there's so much jazz on this album. I like how fucking jazzy. There's a saxophone in here as well. I think it's a sax. It's some kind of horn. Don't do that again. Some kind of horn instrument. Bro, you got a fucking sax in here. Oh. Anything with a sax, always better. There's just a lot of crazy, unique things, and the only thing that really saddens me is that this is an EP. You know, it's like blew through it in like 25 minutes or something like that, and I want so much more. I thought this was just brilliant. I mean, there's no other way to describe it. I would definitely listen to this over and over. So 100% go check it out. It's completely worth it. Wish it was longer. That's really the only negative. So I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. Can I put it in my top 5 albums of the year? God, I want to, but if it's I don't want to. I was telling myself I wasn't gonna put an EP in there, just full length. So I don't know. Maybe I'll have to split it up into EPs. I don't know. It might be good enough to just squeeze itself in there anyways. So Johnny, if you see this, great job. 10 out of 10, buddy. Corey, thank you for subscribing, and thank you for telling me to check this out. Super excited to see where he goes next, you know. This like takes everything that Dance Gavin Dance does and just cranks it up a notch. And I think it's the thing that Dance Gavin Dance that I've always thought they were missing. Because there's always, you know, I really like some songs like Young Robot by them. There's only like few and far between. So I think he really captured something special here, with that same kind of vibe. So other than that, again, thank you guys for checking this out, and thank you guys for subscribing. I've hit over 1,000 finally. It's been a long, 6-7 months, so I'm super excited. And let me know if there's any other albums you want to check out. Sorry I haven't done an album review in a while, or any other songs you want me to check out. I'm gonna start doing like a 1 day a week that I'll dedicate to requested reactions and stuff, or even horror movies. Let me know your favorite horror movies. I review those as well. I'm just a little behind on those. Go check out this fucking album, EGGY POCKET. Oldhead Mike signing off, reminding you, never too old for this.